It touched my face and made me see the morning waited just for me. I didn't move, just let it stay. That quiet light of gentle day. It held no rush, it made no plea. Just whispered, you can start with me. The tea was warm, the sky was pale. A train hummed low across the vale, and all the thoughts I held so tight felt lighter in this kind of light. No trumpet call, no perfect song, just air that helped me breathe along. And in that space I came to know that moving slow can help me grow. Sunlight on my cheek, a moment small, unique. No plans, no race, no need to prove, just breathing in this gentle groove. The world can wait a little more while I sit by this open door. I let a smile find my face, the kind that doesn't need a place. And when I stood to start again, it felt like spring beneath my skin. Sunlight on my cheek, a start so soft and meek, but somehow still it holds me right, like morning dancing into light. And every step from here to there begins with golden morning air. The sun leaned in across the lane. It warmed my back, erased the strain. I hadn't planned to walk at all, but something whispered through the wall. The sidewalk shined with dancing light. A dog passed by, tail wagging right. The wind picked up my coat unzipped, and suddenly my pace had flipped. A song played faint from someone's phone. It made me smile, though I was alone. The pedals spun beneath my feet, in color soft, in rhythm sweet. No destination in my mind, just letting small things realign. With every breeze, a piece of me return to light and memory. Steps that follow the sun, no hurry, just begun. A little path, a little peace, a simple walk that brings release. And in the hush of afternoon, my heart moves soft, unquiet tune. I passed a bike left by a gate. It didn't move, just held its state. Like me, it stood, but not in vain, just resting in the gentle plain. Steps that follow the sun, like everything's undone, but still it feels so gently right to walk beneath this hands danced before I moved. The breeze arrived. The sky had proved that maybe staying wasn't right. Not when the world was brushed in light. I grabbed my bag without a thought. No map, no plan, just what I brought. The hallway echoed, soft and low, as morning whispered, time to go. No message left, no shoes to tie, just sunlight waiting through the sky. And in my chest, a feeling stirred, like something quiet had been heard. It wasn't bold, it wasn't loud, just air that wrapped me like a cloud. And with that breath, I crossed the line between what's theirs and what is mine. The wind knocked first, then stepped away, but left the scent of blooming day. It didn't beg, it didn't push, just open space without a rush. And so I walked into the blue with nothing old and something new. A sparrow flit across the wire. The sky was soft, the sun climbed higher, and in that hush, I found a door to everything I'd missed before. The wind knocked first, then left the air, so I could follow without care. No grand escape, no finish line, just spring unfolding into time. And as I stepped into the light, I felt the weight begin to write. I didn't mean to feel this light, but something made the world feel right. A passerby with blooming hands, a breeze that danced across the sand. I paused beneath the cherry tree. The petals fell so easily, and as I stood in pink, pink and gold, my thoughts grew quiet, soft and bold. A memory I didn't seek appeared and vanished in a blink. It didn't hurt, it didn't stay, just whispered, "You're okay today." No punchline, no reason why, but something warm lit up the sky. And in that glow I found it true, the joy can come from passing through. I smiled without noticing small and yet so wide, a little spring I held inside. My shadow leaned a little tall, as if it knew I'd risk the fall, but also knew from past to now that standing here was peace somehow. I smiled without noticing, as if the day had let me in. No need to name the reason why, just let it echo through the sky. And walking home, I didn't try to hold it, just to let it fly. The street was quiet, trees in bloom. The air was soft, the sky had room. I stopped beneath a patch of shade and let the world just gently fade. A cat asleep on someone's stair, a kite still turning in the air. The kind of scene that doesn't ask, just helps your breath forget its mask. No messages, no need to check, just sunlight warming up my neck. A moment placed between the days, where time slows down in secret ways. I didn't know I needed this, a pause that felt like whispered bliss. And in the hush, my heart could hear a simple "you belong right here." Pause beneath the afternoon. The sky was wide, my thoughts in small unnoticed ways. A breeze that lifts, a smile that stays, a laugh that finds me halfway. It doesn't need to feel like spring, just warm enough to hold one thing. A text I didn't think I'd get, a tune that hums without regret, a tiny hope, a deeper breath, a space to start without a test. Soft phone buzz, ambient tone builds lightly, hums blend in. Maybe I'll like today, if just for this cliche, that sometimes quiet can restore the heart you left beside the door. And if I don't, that's still okay. But maybe I'll like today. Step onto porch, bird sings, faint breeze carries out. The street was calm, the light was gold. I walked a path I'd often strolled. No plan in mind, no place to be, just steps and breeze surrounding me. A melody beneath my breath appeared without a thought or depth. No song I knew, no notes to hold, just comfort in a rhythm. Oh, I passed a shop, a bell rang soft. The dog looked up from where it dozed off. I smiled a bit and felt the sound still humming somewhere deep and round. No one heard and that was fine. It wasn't meant to be a sign, just something warm that came and went. A tune made out of light content. I hummed without knowing where I was going, a song that wandered in the air, with no one else but me to care. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, but it kept my heart near. I crossed the bridge, the river slow, reflected sky and gentle flow. And though the tune began to fade, the calm it brought had gently stayed. I hummed without knowing, but it kept me going. A rhythm light enough to keep me floating where my thoughts could sleep. Maybe joy without a name is just a song that softly came. I didn't plan to feel this light. The sky lights dull, the mood not right. But then your words, so small and clear, fell gently like the spring drew near. You didn't mean to lift my day, just let a little kindness stay. No fireworks, no grand design, just something simple, soft and fine. I played it back once in my head while walking past the flower bed. The same old street, but somehow new, because your voice had passed it through. Some words don't need a second glance, they spark a quiet kind of dance. They settle in, they bloom and rest like sunlight sliding down your vest. That one thing you said still lingers in my head. Not heavy, not profound or deep, just something warm I wanna keep. It made the air feel soft and wide and let my shoulders drop with pride. I smiled at strangers cross the lane, forgot the forecast called for rain. Your sentence hummed beneath the breeze and brought a stillness I could seize. That one thing you said still colors where I tread. It didn't fix a single part, but found a way inside my heart. And maybe all I really need is something small to plant a seed. I meant to sigh, but stopped instead. The wind had brushed across my head, as if to say no need for that, and let my shoulders fall down flat. I sat beside the gravel road, where petals spun and stories slowed. The things I couldn't quite explain flew upward with the weather vane. A cloud broke open, light came through, not bright or bold, but soft and true. And though I tried to clear my chest, the wind had done it second best. Some burdens go without a word when something gentler gets hurt. And maybe healing isn't loud, but floats beneath a drifting cloud. The wind answered instead to all I should have said. It wrapped around the quiet part and held the ache without a chart. No questions asked, no need to name, just breeze that blew and felt the same. The clock kept ticking, cars passed by, but still I stayed beneath the sky. And when I stood, I didn't try to take the weight I left nearby. Questions asked, no need to name, just breeze that breath and gravel on the ground. A bike passed by, a bell rang once. A squirrel dashed across the front. And every step, though small and slow, felt like the start of something whole. Not every walk needs reason why. Sometimes the road becomes the sky. And even silence on the street can sing a rhythm softer than sing. The walk felt like mine. No deadline, no line. Just space to go and room to stay with thoughts that wandered but didn't stray. Each step away to say I'm here without the weight of doubt or fear. A breeze picked up, the shade grew tall, but nothing pushed and nothing called. And for the first time in a while, I walked a road that let me smile. Distant bicycle hum and in wind, a small breath and sink. The walk felt like mine, no need for a sign. I didn't need to run or race, just moved within my own embrace. And even when I turned for home, I felt less lost and less alone. And less alone. I sat beneath the slanting light. The sky was calm, the air was bright. And in that pause, without a plan, I saw how far my feet had ran. No milestones carved, no ticking clock, just steps I took along this walk. But somehow still the path I traced was lined with things I didn't waste. I used to check how far to go. Now I just feel what starts to grow. And though I never drew a chart, I've come much further than I thought. The wind was kind, the street was bare, but something settled in the air. A quiet truth I didn't chase, that I have moved and found my place. I've come further than I thought, without a map, without a plot. Each quiet turn, each silent mile has built a softer, steadier style. And though there's still more road to see, I like the way it's shaping me. The flowers bloom in different rows, some loud with colors, some who close, but each still grows in its own way. And I've been growing day by day. just like paper and pen.
to rush, no final goal, just moving through, just feeling whole. The breeze beside me knows the pace and guides me through this open space. I've worried less, I've breathed in more, I've left some weight outside my door. The sky above, the ground below, all seem to say it's fine to go. time to walk inside. No more pretending I must race. No need to fill another space. Just letting what is real remain. And walking with the lightest strain. I'll keep walking like this. No map, no sign I miss. Just letting minutes guide my feet to something quiet, kind and sweet. No destination I must chase. Just forward steps in open grace. Some days will shift, some days will stall, but I'll still rise and hear the call. Not from the world or from the sky, but from the voice that says just try. No need for loud or brave or fast. Just peace that lets the stillness last. I'll keep walking like this, in sunlight's gentle kiss, with everything I've yet to be still waiting patiently in me. No need for loud or brave or fast. Just peace that lets the stillness last. I didn't do it all today, but still I smiled along the way. No victory, no shining feet, just steady steps and calmer beat. The sky turned gold, the lights came on. A bird flew past, the breeze was gone. And in that hush, my chest grew light, like I had done a few things right. The list can wait, the world can spin, but I found quietness within. No need to call it good or great, just soft enough to navigate. And though the stars don't always shine, they stayed above, and so did mine. I didn't chase, I didn't win. to write, to be, and end like this, content and free. The sky was blank, the stars were few, but still the night felt kind and true. No urgent thoughts, no heavy weight, just stillness I could celebrate. The dishes done, the lights turned low, a candle flickered faint and slow, and as the minutes softly passed, I felt no need to make them last. No message lit my quiet screen, no grand event, no vivid scene, but somehow in the simple space I found my breath, I found some grace. Not every night must bring a tale. Some hold you like I steady sail and gently rock your restless mind until the day is left behind. A quiet night was all I needed. No plans pursued, no tasks completed, just one soft hour without a sound, to feel my heart beat slow and round. And in that hush I came to see the night had given back some me. The streetlights hummed, the clock ticked on, and time felt calm instead of gone. I wrapped a blanket to my chin and let the silence settle in. Candle flickers, little blanket shift. A quiet night was all I needed. No goals achieved, no voice repeated. But as I closed my tired eyes, the weight I carried vaporized. And when tomorrow greets the light, I'll hold the gift of this still night. Soft sigh, ambient fade, darkness returns. No music played, no voices near, just room to think, just space to hear. The way the quiet held its shape felt like a slowly healing ache. No answers came, but that's okay. The questions softened anyway, and in the stillness something grew. stars were faint, the moon was thin, but somehow light still made it in. A promise wrapped in nothing loud, like warmth beneath a paper cloud. I used to think that hope would shine with fanfare, bright and bold design, but now I know it sometimes hides in how a peaceful night abides. Hope sounded like quiet, not thunder, not a riot, just one soft light behind the glass that didn't move but let me pass. A hush that held me like a hand and helped me simply understand. The world outside could stay the same, but I don't need to know its name. If I can keep this breath, this rest, then maybe I've already blessed. And when the dawn begins to sing, I'll carry that soft echoing. Oh, sounded like quiet, and I won't deny it. That silence taught me how to stay without a need to clear the way. And when the dawn begins to sing, I'll carry that soft echoing. The sky turned soft, a shade of rose. The air was calm, the evening close. And as the light began to fade, I smiled at all the peace it made. No big event, no golden bling, just gentle moments tucked within, like quiet laughs and slower tea, and things that gently carried me. The streetlights blinked, the day moved on, but something in my chest felt strong. A feeling small but full and round, that I had let the good be found. Not every joy must be intense, sometimes it's in the present tense. A breath that fills, a sigh that stays, a kindness held in simple ways. Glad I liked today, in a quiet, honest way. No fireworks, no songs to play, just soft content that chose to stay. The world still spun, the sky grew gray, but I'm so glad I like today. I folded up the half-read book and gave the sky one final look. The way it held the face
was low, the tea was gone. A little chill, but nothing wrong. I sat beside the windows closed.